Yo, what is up, guys? How are we doing today? Turn this up a little. Just getting to my desk. Looks like we had a gap down, but we almost filled it on NQ, and ES is a little weaker, but it's getting up there. But how's everyone's week going? Or how was everyone's week last week? I didn't really trade much last week, um, but we just have like 5 straight days up. Requesting your second payout from Lucid? Nice. Awesome. I gotta get some music in the streams. I'm gonna work on that today after for the next stream. We can get some music in the background. Just gotta make sure it's not copyrighted or the stream gets taken down. Normal week. Dude, I just sat at my desk for 2 hours on Wednesday and I did not trade. I just couldn't find a good entry point. Just going straight up. I couldn't find a good risk reward. So I was like, all right, I'm not gonna trade. But hope you guys survived that and didn't try to short that crazy uptrend. Crazy. Absolutely wild. Can you tell me the min trade for NQ ES? NQ is 75 and ES is 200. Why 2 minute? Because I just like the 2 minute. Do you build daily contact each morning or do you pick a direction after open? So generally I have I come into the day with a trade idea, but today we're at all-time highs. We gap down, so there's not really much structure developed yet to go by. So I don't really have a plan per se. I'm just gonna wait to see how things develop and what we see open. I do want to see if you fill this gap. Yes, like I mentioned when we started the stream, is a little bit weaker than NQ. Minimum trade size in London. I have no clue, bro. I don't trade London. Can you increase the volume speaker, dude? Am I not speaking loud enough, bro? It might be because my voice is a little, it's definitely not the same. It's if I speak loud or if I shout, I feel like my voice is gonna be gone. It's close to that point where it's almost gone. So I was at a wedding this weekend or from Thursday. So why do I not show the full account number? Do you want me to show you my personal account number, bro? Is that what you want? How many points is your stop loss usually? So right now, uh, well, VIX is kind of back under 20, but usually even volatility is higher. It's 8% up today. It's at 1880. So generally, I like to have my stops between like 15 points, but with the volatility we've seen since the war kind of broke out, I've increased it to 20, 25. But I've also had bigger targets like 50, 60 points that I plan for, obviously. Don't always get it, but planned. Hey, good morning, good morning. Are you going to long or short today? No bias at all. Whatever the setup presents, I will take. So look, I think we could see a balanced day today. Look how many days we have gone up. Like if you look at the daily on NQ and ES, if I can pull it up. Hold on. Let me change the view on this. If it works, I set it up properly. All right, cool. Let me zoom out a bit. We could see this. Look at the structure. This is like we've gone up since the start of, I think this is the first day right here, April. Let's just take this low on the 31st. We've gone up 17% straight up this month. There's been no pullbacks, no consolidations, just straight up. So I think now that we've made new all-time highs, maybe we consolidate, see if we can form value up here somewhere. Um, I'm not going to guess that. We're going to see, but that's typically that's normal, right? For the market to cool down a bit before going up or down, because of this rally has been crazy. I'm sure it's fueled by a lot of people trying to short. Obviously, when they get stopped out, that's buy side activity, so we go higher. But we'll see. We'll see. All right, let me go back to my other view. Are you expecting a pullback? I do expect some sort of a pullback this week for sure. But I'm not expecting anything crazy like freaking 5% down. So, but I'm not here to freaking play my predict like trade my prediction bias. We got to trade what's in front of us. If the market's telling us it wants to keep going up, then we'll find setups for long. If we can get a good risk reward. I do not like to go long when it's just grinding up slowly. Because I'm always thinking about my risk first. I'm like, okay, this is just grinding. What if the one time I try to go along this, it's gonna dump on me, and the risk reward would be kind of skewed. So I'd rather stay out than enter anything. What is your software connected? So this is connected to my Rhythmic Live data feed. All right, awesome. So I am going to be trading my live account today because, yeah, I don't think there'll be good opportunities, especially since we're starting the day off. Last time we streamed, we traded some evals because we traded midday and it was grinding up. So we're going to be mixing it up today. We're going to be trading my live capital. And I'm going to risk 5K. That's my personal DLL for today. Like I always say, you have to define what you're willing to lose before the day starts. And I've done that every stream we've had so far. And that's what I do even when I'm not streaming. So my personal DL is 5. I generally trade. My average is 2, 3 trades. Sometimes, if the first trade is good, I'll call it. So we'll see if we can get a good trade in. We might end the stream early because I'm not gonna stick around just because. If I'm done trading, we're gonna end the stream. Normal, just like how I would do it if I'm just not streaming and no one's watching. Expecting some educational videos from you, bro. All right, well, they'll happen when it happens, bro. I don't know. I've been way too busy to traveling and stuff. When it happens, it happens. Where your Discord members improve following your model setup? I think so. I don't know. You would have to ask them. Maybe we have a few in the chat. They can if it helped. I mean, I don't care. If it didn't help, it is what it is. It didn't work for you. But if someone from the Discord that were in the Discord uh can kind of comment on that if they want to. Dude, yeah, it's been a lot of traveling, dude. So I was in New Zealand, Australia for a month, and then I went on a trip for my birthday in the start of April, and then I just went to so I was in DC Thursday to Sunday. So I came back yesterday for a wedding. So yeah, I've been traveling since February, like end of February. It's kind of tiring, but it's fun. It's fun. But I don't know. I might have to take a break from traveling for a bit. No more Discord. Yeah, no more Discord for a bit, man. I can't do. I'm not. I can't function with having too many freaking platforms to focus on, man. If I'm gonna do streaming, I'm gonna choose my own trading and streaming, and I'm not gonna add a third thing. So it becomes hard to manage everything. I'm just not. Yeah, I'm not gonna try to do too much because the priority for me is my personal trading, man. I want to help as many people as I can, but if my trading gets affected, all this shit's gonna stop. I'm just being dead honest. Because bro, at the end, I'm like I've said from the beginning, I'm not a freaking influencer, dude. I'm a trader first. If my personal trading gets affected by this, I don't want to say distraction, by like me trying to help others, like ease their learning curve from what I had to go through. It starts affecting them, man. I'm not gonna do it. Just being honest. All right, 30 minutes. The market opens. He's lazy in Discord. Yeah, bro. Honestly, like that's the thing. People probably have expectations that if they get in Discord, they're gonna get all this. It's really not that, I promise. If you're not an influencer, why you promote your code to get money from selling? Don't fucking buy with the code, bro. You don't have to fucking do it. If you want to do it, do it. It's not that deep. It's just there. If you were gonna, these are all the props that are on your screen. I've gotten over 100K in payouts plus with them. If you want to use the code, then use the code. If you don't want to use the code, don't use it. You're not paying for shit. All right. Market opening in a minute. There's 581 on the ask. Boom, filled. Liquidity right at open. And Q just filled the gap on that opening drive. All right, I'm gonna anchor the profile. Like I told you, I do it manually, bro. I'm old fashioned like that. For those that were asking me on stream, how do you do your volume profile? I literally just showed you. I just anchored it when 9:30 opened. That candle opened. Old fashioned, and I mean you can do it. So if you want to do it automated, you do it the volume imprint. It's just that there's one setting with the width that I just do not like, and you can't make it like the one if you do it manually. So that's why I'm doing it like that. I want to see NQ pull back to 700s, like down here, and see how it reacts. I'm gonna mark it as an area to watch. So this is where your overnight value area kind of developed, where we kind of broke out at open. See how we react in here to get down 700, like 710, 700 area. Remember, ES has not fully filled the gap just yet. guys, like I said, I'm just waiting. Didn't really have any planned areas I was watching into the open because of the gap down. Wanted to see how we would react once we fill the gap. Again, like I mentioned, yes, still lagging a little bit, close to filling that gap, and Q filled the gap on this opening push. So I'm not even thinking about shorts right now. Up here, I'd rather see ES fill its gap as well, and then we can see how it reacts. But just based on this structure that we're seeing on this move up, yeah, I don't see anything short. And I don't think we have any news. Let me double check. 10 a.m. Have anything? We do not. Bro is locked in. Bro, this is the prime time right here. Prime hours when things are moving. Watching that area, guys. 700. Come down in there. Watch and see if I really want to see. Let's get in there. Maybe a wick below a little, reclaim it for a potential long that sets up. I thought about a short on ES, but I'm like, nah, it hasn't filled the gap. And it's so close to filling it. So I'm like, I don't know. But I like the long down here better. That does not mean, okay, this is, let me say this because I didn't mention it at the start. Nothing, this is not financial advice. If you do follow me, expect to lose money. Do not follow me blindly. And I'm not just going to long blindly if it hits that area. So, whoa. Watch NQ, or sorry, ES over 50s. I'm going to try to scalp this if he gets over 150s. If he trap sellers under 45s, he's a hold 45s here. Yeah, my trades will show on the chart. Don't worry, don't worry. It will show on the chart. I've never traded the Dow, so that's why I don't use the Dow. So you might be like, you wanted, you were saying he needs to hold 45 like it did. Why didn't you go long? Because you could have just chopped around there, right? I want to see if he can really get a squeeze over 50s here. That's the setup I'm watching for. Now it just pauses at 50. Look at where your VPOC is. Look at where the big trades are. Look at where your Delta cluster is built. And I'm super zoomed in. Super zoomed in view. So people ask me, how do I get my zone? Look at how we're reacting there. Look at all the stuff that is there. This is a point of interest now because we're seeing transactions coming in there, pauses, pushes, where we pushed higher above it. Now we got below. Now you're seeing action there where buyers are trying, but it's getting met with some passive selling. I have a super zoomed in view, but I just want to get people to see why it's important. So I'm gonna scratch this idea with the long over 50s. I don't like how long it's taking to get over it. It's a little choppy and it's also middle of this developing range. So I'm scratching the idea. Scratching the idea. I'm gonna wait a little more. But the 700 that I mentioned on NQ is still a point of interest for me. I do not like this action. We've kind of noticed what just happened, right? NQ was strong into the open to fill the gap. Now it's a little bit weaker, and ES is a little stronger. So I really want to see ES fill that gap because it's so close, and it's acting like a little. It's got a little bit of strength compared to NQ now. 9:30 open is where I anchored my profile, bro. Look at that. Does this make sense though? The 50s, what I'm talking about there, you're seeing this. You can replay this, go back in the stream. I said watch 50s. If you look at how we've been reacting there, I've been focused on the level, how we reacted on the push, big trades coming in there. We've got a delta cluster built up there, a lot of positive delta. And every time we're pushing up, you're seeing just it's stalling out, rejecting. But it does not always mean you go short, right? What is your risk reward? Look at the trend. We have a gap fill almost about to happen there, right? Like it didn't fully fill it, but we're so close that it could happen. And look at the overall trend. The market structure still saying long. So those are all the reasons why I'm not even thinking about shorts. Normally, if this was a downtrend and we saw something like this where it fell below like this, then I would take a short. But with the trend that we're coming up, the market structure and the gap fill that we're really close to closing, that's why I'm not thinking short just yet. I need a hoodie, bro. Why the hell is it so cold today? This weather is crazy. It was like freaking 90 degrees during the wedding, and now I'm back home and it's freaking freezing, bro. Hold on, I'm gonna put a jacket on. Oh, there it is. There's the push. Let's see though. Does this get slapped back down? All this buying that we just saw come in, does it get trapped? If that's the case, I might try to short this. All right, I'm in. I'm in short. Aggressive entry. 47s. Get under 45s for a strong push down. Look at the 45s. Like I said, remember what I said about 45s. There's selling coming in there, but is it getting met with buying here? All right, get under 45s, we get a strong push down. Come on. if this does not get under 45s in this next retest, if we retest 45s and it kind of holds, I'm gonna cut this trade early. All right, I'm out. I'm out. All right, reclaimed it. Stopped out there. All right, just going 45s to 50s. Sells here trapped. Need to push down. Trapped. It's all good. It's all good. Small loss. Down. Lost about 500 on that. I think we get the breakout here now. The trap sellers one more time. So the reason I shorted there again, market it in. We try to push up. We saw some selling coming in. I was looking for potential buyers trapped, so didn't work. Didn't work. What's up, Bella? Do, do. You have quite a delay on YouTube. Well, I don't know what to tell you, man. This is like the lowest I can go. I put it at ultra low latency, which is the lowest YouTube kind of support. So, how much I can do there? Try kick. Is it faster? I'll look into it, but I feel like YouTube is the place, you know? Like, who streams on? I don't know anyone that streams on Kick, bro. Maybe I don't watch a lot of streaming or any, like, I guess, content, you can call it. So I've heard of Kick, but I don't know anyone that streams on Kick, especially trading related. Yeah, YouTube's a place for like at least for like trading content. Maybe Twitch, but again, I feel like Twitch is more like if you're gaming and stuff. I'll check it out. Maybe what we can do, delay's fine. Yeah, wait, hold up. That's a good point. Short time. I don't want anyone copying my freaking trades. That's not what this is. So is it the delay so bad where I'm like, oh, watch this level? Because the 50s, I was speaking about it for a minute, and 45 I mentioned, right? If it really needs to get below 45s, um, etc. What I will if you if it matters that much, what I can do is look into streaming on multiple platforms. So we can have a stream on Kick and YouTube. But I'll be honest, I'm not gonna look at the Kick chat. All right, I'll do it because you guys, if you want it, but I'm not gonna pay attention to a Kick chat, YouTube chat. That's just too much. But I can stream. Yeah, no, don't. I'm not. Don't copy my trades. All right, you're gonna lose, bro. I suck. I legit suck. Do not copy my trades. Doesn't work, dude, bro. Sorry with your style. It's about learning real time. I mean, sure, I guess. I still don't get it, dude. It's not. I don't think the delay is so bad. Like it might be like 5 seconds, dude. I full ported law house my life savings. You know what the great part about losing your life savings is? You take something away and you don't fucking make that mistake again. So don't make the same fucking mistake again, and you won't lose the life savings again. That's such a bad. Try a family, bro. No. How about we just stream on OnlyFans? All right. Let's just do only. We're just gonna start a stream on OnlyFans, trading stream on Only. Oh, bro, people are crazy. Okay, so what asset and time frame is this? So this asset is Apple. So on this is Apple right here. This is an Apple chart. This is Nvidia. We're trading order flow equity names in the futures market. It hasn't come out yet. I'm just ahead of the curve. I'm just joking. This is ES and NQ. 3 and 2 minute time frame. Can you full put your personal for entertainment? No, I'm not going to, bro. I'm not gonna fucking lose money. Do you think I make money like from freaking just streaming? No, bro. I'm not doing this. Yeah, we'll do other stuff for entertainment. I'm not full putting my freaking personal. Oh, bro. That's crazy. That's a wild thought right there, man. You guys are crazy. We can yeah, I can full port an eval if you want. I'm not full porting my personal. You're crazy, bro. Crazy. 280 people watching. Yo, third stream, and we got over 200 people watching. That's freaking nuts to me. Thank you guys again. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. What's up, Aztec? What's good, bro? All right, guys. So think about it like this. So mid 50s is your midpoint now. That's where the most volume is traded. The lower part of the range is 45s. So when we got down here, 45s, I saw about 600 lots. I almost said dollars. Crazy. On at the bid, but price wasn't going down. It was super important for that to get broken. So what I'm gonna do now, I wanna get a buy stop in if we break below 45s. If we just retrace down like this whole move down really quickly, I want to get an aggressive entry below 45s. This is risky, but I think we can get a quick scalp if we can trigger some stops below, because this is where sellers were really strong. And it got met with some buying, and it's a clear support level for the buyers. Just full port Apex. Nice. Yeah, hey, bro, you pass, but don't do that on your funded account, all right? How do you find big trade numbers to set minimum for gold? You just gotta play around with it. There's no other way. Just play around with it, find the setting that works, and yeah, that's it. There's no like secret way to do it, man. You just gotta play around with it. Test it out real time. What do you think of higher time frame trading? Uh it's good. I don't know what you want me to tell you. I don't really day trade higher time frames. I kind of swing options with higher time frame contexts. But yeah, for day trading, I don't use like the highest I go for day trading is probably like 30 minutes. Intraday, I'm talking about. Obviously, coming into the day, I'll look at where we're trading in the larger time frame context. And then for intraday, for setups, I guess the highest I'll go is like 30 minutes. Because again, I'm a scalper. Where do you live right now? I live in Africa, bro. Why do you tell me on WhatsApp you don't trade futures? Let me break something down for you, bro. You got fucking scammed because I would never message anyone on WhatsApp or ask for your WhatsApp. So whoever's impersonating me, tell them to like fuck off because it's not me. Hope you didn't pay the guy because yeah, that's not me, bro. I'm not talking to you on WhatsApp. 50 Shades of Lies. I told you, right? I'm gonna troll back, bro. I do not care. Do not care. I troll back. Like, why do you think I'm gonna tell you where I live? Like, I'm not gonna tell you the state. I live in the U.S. Okay, I'll say that, but I'm not gonna tell you my state. My address. It was Telegram. Yeah, I don't use Telegram either. What broker do you recommend for a personal futures account? Uh, Trade8, NinjaTrader is good. I like to use Motivate, so I use Rhythmic, which is provided through AMP Futures. But next month, I got better commission rates with another broker called GFF Brokers. I'm gonna be transferring my the live account that you see that I'm currently using with AMP Futures to them because I got a better commission rate. Your jokes are not joking. You should make us feel like, why the hell do you come to my stream? Then don't tune in, bro. Get the fuck out of here. I'm gonna do what I want, bro. If you don't like my jokes, get the fuck out of here. Dodge is the most. Where live? What's your advice on girls? I said this. You gotta make a girl laugh. All right, that's the first thing you gotta do. Listen, if you ask, okay, listen, if you ask the same question over and over, and especially questions are like, where the fuck you live? I'm gonna obviously troll back. If you don't like it, you don't have to freaking watch the stream. You really don't. Fuck, unfollow me on social media too. You're not the type of person I relate to, so just fuck off. And truthfully, let me be honest with you. The people that try to act too nice about whatever trading really like, oh, trading's all this. Guess what? They're marketing to you. They're trying to sell you something. I'm not a fucking sales guy. I'm gonna keep it real, unfiltered, and guess what? Trading's fucking hard and ruthless. If you can't take criticism, if you can't take like if we're people that come on and be like, yo, I'm making the same mistakes, I'm gonna be like, what are you freaking doing? You're never gonna make it in trading because you're making the same fucking mistakes over and over. But if you go to a marketer, be like, yo, yeah, dude, no, you're gonna be good. Just give it time. You know, just pay for my shit. We're gonna get you right. Nah, dude, I'm not gonna do that. Do you have do you have a Bugatti? No, I do not have a Bugatti, bro. I'm not much of a car person. All right, 50s are holding, but we're just in chop, bro. All right, yo, peace out, bro. I'm gonna try this aggressively short. I get filled here. I'm in five, short 45, 47s. I want to see a strong break below 740s. Again, a lot of selling coming on ES. I'm out. Damn, bro. Wanted that 740 break. Didn't get it. Aggressive there. Damn, that just get top tick? Crazy. All right, guys. I'm down about 3K right now in personal. I have one more trade left. Streaming might be a distraction for you, bro. It's just choppy. Stop high of day. You short at 53s? We streaming Wednesday? I'll let you know, bro. I think so I am gonna be streaming Wednesday, but we might be I might be streaming on the Chart Fanatics with Riz on that day. I'll let you know, bro. Today. Later today, I'll let you know for sure. Dude, hell no. This goes right back down. You see him off? Well, dude, I mean, this is normal, bro. This is trading. You have losses. Try to join these sellers here. You see all this delta built up here? We've held, we wick below, reclaimed it, right? That's also where your value area low is right now. Try to look for a quick liquidation type of move to this zone that I keep mentioning, 700s. Bro, I mean, I do lose, man. I have taken losses too. I just yeah, just when I win, the wins are bigger than my losses in the long run. It's gonna break now, bro. Crazy. Took my stop and reversed. Holding the 50s though. 150s on ES. A lot of big trades coming in there again. I think he was right there, hunting your stops, Yush. I guess so. I guess he was right, huh? Unlucky, boys. Actually, unlucky. It took my stop by like 2, 3 ticks and did what I wanted. I don't think you have a fixed risk amount. I do. I said I was going to risk 5K today. So the way this is looking, right? Remember that 45s that I mentioned? If that breaks along with this 700, I do not want to be long. But watch 45s, 700 now. Because that's a short idea that I had. I was looking for this to break quickly, targeting move to 700s. But this is, yeah, a lot of chop today, guys. A lot of chop. You should be typing chop, chop. Crazy. Are you planning on doing lives regularly? Probably like twice a week is what the goal is for live streaming. Do, do, do. How's everyone else doing today? Green, red? Are we flat? How are we doing? Flat request and payout? Oh, yeah. Remember you saying you got Lucid payout. Nice. I'll be back on Lucid next week. I can't wait, guys. Lucid, I'm off cooldown after taking a live payout. So instead of going live, I took the payout with the old model. I'll be back with them next week when I'm off cooldown. Chop to red, red, green, red. Yeah, it's very choppy, man. choppy day. Is there a reason you shorted ES and instead of NQ? Um, no specific reason, man. I just saw a setup on there. Are you from India? Yes, I am from India. Can you please explain cooldown and lucid? Yeah. So before they made the updated live changes with lucid, you could either choose to take the payout or go live because the live was taking such a long time to set up from I guess they were just onboarding their live program at the time. So they give you an option to just take the money out at an 80-20 profit split and you get put on a cooldown. It was like 4 weeks, or I guess they didn't really have a set time. Now they do. That everyone that's on cooldown can come back next Monday. I did that option because I didn't want to wait, right? And now the live I think is kind of better because you can have up to 5 live accounts. You get a bonus for getting over the trailing drawdown, so you can get like 40K account once you get over the trailing from the 25K or I think 22.4K start. So and now if you below the live account, you get put on a 2 week cooldown. It's actually shorter. Heard you were a developer. At what point did you transition to trading? Once I became consistently profitable after for like I would say like 2 years of I have well, what I will say is I don't rely strictly on my trading. I have other businesses like property, like passive income, you could say. I'm not strictly just relying on trading. So I think that's really important to do. Don't just go full time based on trading. Don't rush into it. Use what you make from your job. Set yourself up. Buy long term investments. Grow that so you have that safety net. And then you can once you become consistently profitable. I'm saying like at least 2 3 years, man. Don't just jump in after a few good months or a year. Because again, there's different market cycles. You don't want to switch or you don't want to go full time too early. So prove to yourself that you can be consistently profitable across multiple years. See how you go through phases of drawdown. That's really important because winning is easy. It's about how you can recover from the phases of losses, phases of being in a drawdown, because those moments will define you. I promise. Like those are the moments where I feel really confident when I can just get out of drawdown in my trading. So it was so good. I am not a licensed financial advisor. uh, so I don't know if I'm can give you some good investment knowledge. I mean, I'll tell you this. You got to obviously do your own research, but like buying land, like property, can't go wrong in my opinion. Obviously it's got to be the right. You got to do your research on what you're buying, but say buy land. Dude, we just keep pushing up. All right. So check this out. Since we're just going value area high to low. Oops. Um, this is your developing value area high, right? I want to see how we act there. Because we're just doing rotations up, like high, low on both on ES and NQ. So I'm gonna see how we react. 780 area if we come up, but bro, it's just freaking chop city right now. Yeah, S&P 500. Even if you're in America, QQQ, just on dips. As we've seen, bro, we can recover back to all-time highs in no time. Do you have any paid mentorship or paid, yeah, mentorship to join your Discord. I do not have any. I don't have any paid subscription, man. If you want to support me, you can use my code Yush at the partner firms as you see on the stream. But yeah, I don't really have any. I don't have any paid course, paid Discord, or anything like that. You use 820 like Ocala? Do I? I guess. Oh wait, technically, yeah, right. 780. That's the level. It just happens to be the value very high. I have two monitors. I have a big curve monitor, but that's the one that I really use for trading. The other monitor is like right now I'm using it to look at the YouTube chat and make sure there's no issues with the YouTube stream and OBS. How do I join? I don't have it's there's no oh man, so many questions about this, dude. Honestly, I don't have it's not really public. It's not even open, right? It's kind of closed. It's I'm not even active on there that much. I post here and there, but not it's not even yeah. I don't know. Maybe we'll revive it later on, but right now I'm trying to focus on this streaming stuff, getting better. Because look, I do want to trade live, right? No matter how many, it's like, oh, the stream curse, whatever. I don't think it's stream curse, bro. It's just obviously I got to get used to kind of communicating with the chat, interacting, and trading at the same time. But I think it can be learned, right? Just like when you're learning to trade, you don't start out good, right? You have to figure it out slowly, and obviously don't lose everything while trying to figure it out. Um, but I think I can figure it out. I like streaming. I like interacting, having fun, trolling. Obviously, people maybe people rage bait me. I like freaking curse someone out. But to be honest, bro, like if you got attitude, I don't really care. I'm just gonna do what I want. And if you don't like it, you don't have to watch. What are the motivate templates? They're in the description of the stream. It's a Google Drive with my NQ and ES template. You'll find it there. Bro, right back down to value area low. Can't make this up. You cannot make this up. Yeah, when I trade props, I do copy trade. Although I've been on a little bit of a like break from trading props. I guess most people that are tuning in know me from the I guess found me my page on X or Instagram maybe from me watching me trade props or just posting about props. I've kept that kind of on the side burner for this month. I've been taking a little bit of a break, just trading personal, but I'll be back once we're off the cooldown. I'm coming back. We're gonna run up the live accounts on props. No, because no one is doing that. No one doing it. Do your templates work in Tradesy? They do not. They are Motivave templates. I'm gonna try to just short here. I'm gonna try to see if I get filled. No, you're not. That's not gonna fill me. Try to join. I'm pulling it. Try to limit in when it rejected 40s. Hey, no problem, man. Enjoy. right back at the 45 area. $45 break in. All right, we're back down. I think we're going to test this area, 700s. We're just not going down, bro. So much selling coming in. I'm going to try this short here, 34s. Let's go. 700s. Beautiful. Come on. Come on. Let's go. I'm out. I'm out. Let's fucking go, chat. Almost no drawdown on that fucking trade. Guess what? Guess what? We're back. We're so fucking back. We're so fucking back. I was looking for a move to 700s. There we go. There we fucking go. I don't even care about this shit. That told you, don't matter. Loss, wins, unfazed. Look, I was looking for the same move here, right? I was looking for a break below here where we kind of just wicked up, stopped this out, came back down. That became resistance, right? Buyers were trying, but selling. We're finding some sellers there, so I limited in, got filled. I think I had like $300 drawdown there, but 3K. What do we think, guys? What do we think? What do we think? Bro, it's a choppy day. But again, another thing, right? We tested 45s, held, we came back down, we liquidated down a little bit, but this is just, man, tricky day, tricky day. All right, let me pull up the chat. I'm sorry, guys. I'm not looking at the chat. I was locked in on that trade. Hold up, hold up, hold up. Give me a sec. Where's our chat at? Where's our chat at? Oh man, okay. Let's see. Not bad, but I blew my accounts on your other plays. Mr. Lime, I'm talking to you right here. All right? Do not take my trades, bro. Do not copy. I'm trying to understand what I'm freaking doing. Do not copy my freaking trades. Oh man. Yes, I did look at the DOM for that. Dude. Alright, do I have the DOM set up? Maybe you can switch back and forth, but bro, that I was locked in on that trade. I was not gonna switch to my OBS to switch my screen there. Sorry guys, sorry. Maybe I'll do that for the next. All right. I could see a potential setup, right? We're in that little zone. We made the move to 700s. Let's see if we act here for potential long. Again, look at all the selling that came in. And we're kind of just pausing there, right? Look at the negative delta here. Negative 1,000. Here, 41 to 40 area. Look, man, Mr. Lyon, I'm not calling you out, all right? Just be smart. Do not freaking copy. This is not a financial advice type of stream, all right? Don't copy. And what are you sizing to blow up, bro? All right, Mr. Lyon, I want to help you out here. What account are you trading? What was your sizing to that caused the blow up? Let's do a little bit of a risk management lesson here. I'm genuinely curious. I want to help you out. Oh, in the chat, post all that, and I got you. I got you, bro. So negative delta means there is delta is calculated by orders on the bid filled minus the orders on the ask filled. So when you see a lot of positive delta, that means there were at that specific price, there were more orders that got filled at the ask. Does that necessarily mean it's a buyer? No, it does not. And same with the bid. We can use the market context, how it's acting around those levels, how it acted, like it did accelerate through where we saw a lot of delta coming in. You can see that by impulse legs higher with candlesticks, for example, right? And things like that. So right here in this area, we saw a ton of negative delta, right? So, but price was not kind of just stalling out for a good minute. Okay, so I don't want to just go long just yet. I want to see us reclaim this structure first, around 7/10. No problem, no problem. I'm gonna do so look, I've been thinking about this, okay? Please give me time. I want to bring transparency like no one else is doing. I'm gonna create a site on my own, so it might take time, okay? But what I want to do is every single trade that I take on stream, we're gonna have like a journal, like my journal that you guys can see for transparency. Every single trade that I take on stream will be there, and some of them that will have like a short content reel and stuff, so you can see me take it live in a short format. And I also want to create like blog posts about prop related things, delta, order flow, things like that. I'm gonna work on it. I had this idea when I was in the car yesterday about like creating the blog stuff. I got the other idea from Sage, like the trade journal, because no one is doing that. No streamer is doing that. And the whole brand is built on transparency for me, right? So I want to be as transparent, even when we're streaming. Like if I'm losing, it is what it is. It'll be there. You can tune in based on that. I don't really, if I lose, it's just, on to the next one. As long as I don't blow my account, I'm good. Like I don't care. I'll take losses, but there's something called taking good losses, and there's something called taking a bad loss where you risk too much and you lose more than you wanted. And I'm telling you, if you take away one thing from the streams every day, it's what I do in the beginning of the day where I define my risk. I've fully accepted my risk coming into the day, what I'm going to lose. And if you're asking, how do I not get affected by losses? It's because of that. Because I already know coming into the day, I know the damage that I can do, the max damage that I can do for myself, which is today losing 5K. And I've accepted that. Look, I'm not going to win every day. And the max I'll lose is 5K today. Bro, all right. So, yeah, that's the idea. I'm gonna work on it, and then it will be like a resource for proper latest things, order flow, and as I said, you can see the stats for this from the stream. All right, coming back up. But what is this, right? We look below value, right? This is what I call a look below and fail setup, essentially, potentially happening here, right? So this is your developing value, the pink line, 780, and right below 710s here. If you look below, are we going to reclaim? It's too early, right? But we did make, look at this, it's even more clear on ES, right? We did trap some selling here. A lot of negative delta down here. This is your edge of your volume profile value area. So let's see. Do the sellers reinitiate? Or do the buyers reclaim? I'm going to go try to look to the other side of balance. Oh, what just happened? Did some news just come out? Some news definitely dropped. Whoa. What's the news, chat? What's the news? Right back to previous day low. Trying to see what the news was there. There's no way this was just technical break. Had to be some news. Oh, Trump speaking. All right. All right. Oh, Stride says closed until deal is signed. I think that was the news right there. Look at this area right here. Got a lot of big trades here around 670, 680s. I'm just watching here. I want to see how we act at this previous day low around 630, 629. Like sweep below. If you start to see big trades coming in, some selling that gets trapped above, and we get below. Above, sorry. See, oh, there's the big trades right there. Right at previous day low. Oh. Going all in longs. Why? Let us sit for a bit. This new piece of information just came out. Market is just kind of digesting it. Well, I'm sorry, I shouldn't say new piece of information. This has been going on for a long time, but some fresh words out of Donald Trump just dropped. So, all right, guys, give me like 5 minutes. I'm gonna go get a jacket because it's freaking freezing here. All right, so give me 5 minutes. I'll be right back. All right, I'm back. Got the white shirt on now. Bro, why is it so cold in the house? Hold up. Oof. Doo, doo, doo. If you got the template on, look at the delta built up here. Negative 1,700 at 30s. Right here. Let me mark it for y'all. Cold, yeah, bro. It's cold there. It's cold out here. Cold. I'm shorting this here. Aggressive 40s. Break the low. Come on. Do it. I'm out. I'm out. I'm out. I'm out. I don't like that. I wanted a quick move underneath there. We're out. We're out. Well, guess what, boys? Guess what? Guess what? We're green. We green. 4 trades. We're fucking green. I wanted a quick break under previous day low and 130s. If it doesn't now, whatever. I wanted, that was my thesis behind it. Bro, so low. Bro, that's the thing. I gotta get used to it. I gotta like, it's hard, man. Locked in, trading. And bro, I'm not just trading freaking one micro. I'm trading 5 lots. Personal capital. That is a 5 lots minis you're seeing, by the way. Obviously, I'm gonna be fucking locked in. I'm gonna be locked in. Oh man. I'll be honest. This trade, the okay, so average R&R for all the trades has been like, I would say 1.6 ish. Because this one was definitely like 1.5. Because I was risking this wick high, and I was looking for a move to lows. Now it does it. Again, remember what I said, right? If we want to see a trap, like sellers getting trapped, what I want to see, right? Look at this. If I zoom out a bit, look at all this lows here, the structure right here. See this? Low here. This is where we opened overnight, held, a little higher low here. See this? Let this go down. Let this like just whoa, wait, hold up. You guys see this 599? There's positive 400 delta there. Again, trap below. Let's see if we can reclaim the previous day low now. And 130s. All right. I was just looking at my messages. That's called a delta profile, bro. On the right. Told you beginning of the day, 200-point day. Yeah, man. Did say that, I remember. All right. I'm gonna stick around until 12, so we're just under an hour left. See if we get one more trade, man. No. Salvin, let's not post a link, any sort of link in chat. Just make it a. I don't want to ever put links in chat because that's. I think the Nightbot might not even let you, bro. Maybe you because you're a mod, but usually because that's how a lot of scams happen, right? People posting links. I think I have that on for the Nightbot. So if you want the template, you can find it in the description. There's a legit link in the description of the stream if you want the template. So yeah. Remember those two levels that I mentioned, right? Previous day low around 29.30s on NQ and ES 7.30s. Action so far at those levels that I mentioned, 30s and 6.30s. 130 and 6.30s. ES and NQ. Insane, bro. We're just maintaining over 200 live viewers. Yo, I want to take the time right now while we're waiting for this to see how it reacts around here. Say thank you. Appreciate every single one of you for tuning in. Third ever YouTube live stream. Freaking nuts. I may troll. I may say curse words. Maybe I curse at you. It's no hard feelings, I promise. But hope you're finding value, guys. I really hope you're finding value. It's all new to me. We're gonna improve. And the stream curse, it is what just because we lose does not mean stream curse, all right? There's gonna be wins and losses. But yeah, honestly, appreciate every single one of you. And again, the goal is even if I can help one trader get over that hump where they're trying to be consistent, this is what they want to do. It's a long journey, but it can be done, all right? Can be done. Yeah, 100%, man. Losses define you in trading, like I've said. The way you will know that you're ready to do this, like this, you're ready to make this a long-term career in trading when you can recover from your losses, phases of drawdown. That's how you'll know, like, this is like, that gives me the confidence of, okay, yeah, dude, I can freaking trade. Like, I can make this like something I can do for years. Because anyone can win, bro. Things are always great when you're winning. But the hard part of trading, like I always say, the mental part, that kicks in when things aren't going your way, when you're in drawdown. So how are you going to act when that point hits? That's when you really know if you are made for this shit. Not the freaking shit you see online, Lambos. Feel like, oh, this guy just wins. Not like that. Really funny and honest, man. I appreciate it. Look, trading is so, in my opinion, trading is so boring. You gotta have mix of fun, trolling, and then there's a time to be serious. But a lot of trading, like I always say, is just waiting. Just because I'm streaming, right? Like you guys are probably like, you might see other streamers being like, "Oh, I'm just entering, like for whatever, just for because I'm streaming." It's not like that, man. It's really not. How do you start a 50K challenge? Okay, so are we talking? Let me ask you a follow up question. Are we talking like a challenge as in the eval, or are we talking 50K funded? Because I would do risk differently personally, based on if it's an eval or funded account. So, are you talking about eval here, or are you talking about a sim funded 50K? Watching you live from Turkey. Hope to learn from you. Thanks, man. Um, I want to come to Turkey one day, bro. Actually, I want to go to so many different countries. Turkey's one of them for sure. That's the goal. One day, explore every country that I can. A lot of places to go. Eval? Okay. So I'm a little more aggressive on the evals. So I would risk. Okay, let's just say you have 2K drawdown, right? We're talking just 2K drawdown. Um, I would risk maybe like 750 or 1K. So yeah, I get it. Look, it's high. You're gonna be like, yo, this guy's freaking crazy. But that's just how I do evals. I'm a little more aggressive with evals. I'm talking risk per, not per trade, per day. So I always do risk per day, and then based on the risk per day, you break that down based on per trades. Like how many red trades can you take before you're like, okay, I gotta stop. And that's all based on how much are you gonna risk per day. So for me, right, I was gonna risk 5K today on my personal, and that meant 3 red trades. I want to give myself 3 red trades, and I would have been done. So if that third trade that we took was red, I would have been done for the day, and we probably would not be streaming right now. So do that. I'll risk. I mean, that's what I would do. I'm more aggressive. If you want to be conservative, what I do in funded is be a little more conservative. I'll do about 500 or 450 around there per day risk. All right, hold up. We're breaking up above previous day low here. Give me a sec, guys. Give me a sec. I'm watching it here. How's the profile developing? All right. ES is still at that 130, so I'm not looking at NQ even though it's breaking higher here. All right, back to what I was saying. So sim funded, right? I'm a little more conservative, so I would risk 400, 500 per day to start out with, which would mean trading micros. You can't really trade minis with that much risk to start. And what I want to kind of make clear is, look, a lot of people look at this. If you look at the stats, most people blow their funded account in the first like 2 days. Your first goal should be to manage risk and survive the first few days, because I think you're already better than majority of the prop traders if you can survive the first few days. If you survive and you're, even though you might not be making like as much as you see what you see on X or social media, like how people having $1,000, $2,000 days with a 50K, you build the confidence even though their wins are small. And then once you build up the buffer, once you get over the trailing, that's when you start scaling up. For every $1,000, you can add a little more drawdown to your end of day or your personal DLO. And I don't care what anyone says. Like, look, most props don't enforce a personal DLO, but everyone should have a personal DLO for themselves. Like, you're not gonna be green every single day, I promise you. So you should have a point where if you can't stop, there will be like a limit that says, okay, I gotta stop now. That's why you gotta define that beginning of the day before you come in. So for this trade idea, right? For if I'm thinking if this is a look under reclaim, I want ES to reclaim 130s as we just did. So we trying to break above, right? Okay. Freaking goes without me. Great. Some other news come out or something, bro? Bro, my chart's kind of frozen here, bro. What's going on? What's going on? Look at what just happened there. Do you guys see the value area low? How we just shifted down? Right here? Something else to watch. Look at where our no, low volume nodes are. Look at the low volume pocket here. Big trades right here. And also value area low. Move down. Same thing with ES. Look at how the developing value area low shifted down. Right? We had this breakdown from this value where we kind of consolidated for like almost 2 hours or hour and a half. We broke down. So are we going to establish value lower? Is this going to become the edge of this value? Let's kind of see how it develops. I think I missed the long setup here. I was watching for longs when it reclaimed 130s and previous day low. Thinking about a short up here in this low volume pocket, both on ES and Q. Let's see though. There's liquidity sitting at 39 on ES, 670 lots. I'm shorting this. I'm aggressive short 70s. This is a risky trade. Bro, why is my shit lagging a bit? Hold up. It's just my data feed lagging? Hold up. Are you guys seeing shit? My thing is like frozen right now at 680s. Is my shit frozen? I don't restart the stream, bro. Yo, are you guys, can you guys see anything on the charts? Is it moving? Wait, this has never happened, bro. What? I'm using a live data feed too. It's not like rhythmic paper trading. It's like live rhythmic. All right. Let me see what's going on, bro. Let me see if I can pull it on my phone. One sec, guys. I'm in a freaking trade and my shit is lagging. Hello, my trade. All right, guys, I'm restarting my Motivate platform. Give me a sec. I'm watching the trade on my phone, though. All right. I got the rhythmic, the old school rhythmic trader app on my phone. Bro, this is legit the first time this has happened to me. All right. Load. What is your data? It's Rhythmic 01. That's the network that I'm connected to, Chicago. I don't know if that matters or not, but what I'm connected to. Is it? I don't even have Motivate on my phone, I'll be honest with you. I don't really trade on my phone like that. Like I'll pull up like TradingView and I'll trade like a prop account on TradingView connecting the Tradeovate source, which is what I did in the car last week. All right, we're up, boys, we're up. Let's go. Can you guys see the charts now? Let me know if you guys can see the charts. I can see. Okay. The DOM is loading. It's moving. Awesome. Following this trade. Thank you guys for helping me out. Sorry about that. No, I don't know what. Maybe it's my internet, my PC. You can't take the load with everything. I might actually have to get out. So I think I saw someone ask earlier, why do you use Motivate over Sierra charts? And the only reason I use Motivate is because it's cross-platform, and I'm a Mac user, so I'm streaming trading off like an iMac. So that's why. If I do switch to Windows, I don't know. I don't think I'll switch now because I'm so used to just Motivate and the features of Motivate. Yeah, I heard Sierra is good. But I might switch to Windows, man. If I'm gonna do the streaming stuff. Okay, let's go. Let's go. Push down. What up, chat? We gotta break the 60s now. Come on now. Come on now. Come on now. Break 60s. 660s, I meant to say. 35s. Don't switch to MotoWave 7. I'm not. I think I'm on 6.9, one of the versions for 6.9s for MotoWave. I know 7 is not too great. Bro, I need to get some music in this. We're gonna add some music for the next stream. For sure, dude. I have no idea what that at tests? I've never heard of that, bro. Do not want 660s to get reclaimed here. Flush down. I'm out there. All right, guys. I didn't like this reaction here. And I'm out. I'm out. But here's what's good. All right. 2 red trades, 3 green trades. I'm up 2.2K on the day. From down 3.8, we're back up, chat. Let's fucking go. 2K day. You saw me took the losses. And yeah. It would be helpful if you mentioned where your stop would be. Here's the thing, all right? I'm not going to do that because I'm not your risk manager. And I'm not going to tell you where my target is either because that's your fucking job to do. All right? If you don't like it, then you can fuck off, bro. I made it clear in this stream, do not copy my trades. And when I did that last stream, well, the first stream, where I showed my stop, bro, I just kept getting wicked off it. It took me out and then went. But guess what? I'm not going to do that for that reason. I'm trading my personal money. I'm not going to tell you where my stop is. I'm going to give you a range where my stop is. And if you don't like it, you can fuck off. And yeah, I'm not here to manage your trade, bro. Manage your own trade. Take away what you can, because that's not what the stream is. And to be fair, I told you the context behind the trade. That's what I want you to take away. Every single level that I've traded off today, I've explained my reasoning behind it. I've explained my reasoning behind that short idea where we had low volume nodes, right? That's what I want you to take away. If you're here for trade signals, you think you can just copy me, be profitable, guess what? You're gonna get fucked. I promise you, you're gonna get fucked. You don't have the same risk management as me, so don't try it. Just don't fucking try it. And it's actually, if you, I'm not saying like, oh, fucking market makers are after me. That is a wild fucking claim. It's not. But there could be someone smaller, just has size that could just target my stops. It's funny because both I was going back and rewatching both my, I guess my first stream trades, showed my stop, stop gets taken and goes my direction. Isn't that crazy? But anyways, we're gonna call it a stream today. But before we go, we're gonna do a giveaway. We're gonna do a giveaway. Should we do a Lucid giveaway? What do you guys think? Lucid account giveaway? By the way, this is where I sold. And it reversed. Yeah, Lucid, Lucid. Bring it. All right, let me set it up. Give me a sec. Give me a sec. We're gonna do a 25K Lucid account flex, Lucid flex account giveaway. If you like, that's just what it, dude. I'm trading my personal money. If I'm not gonna like, yeah, I'm gonna do what I want, bro. Like, if you, what I want to do one of the streams once I'm off the cooldown on Lucid accounts, we can trade Lucid accounts live. I'll walk you through step by step for that. But personal money, nah, bro. I'm not gonna do that. Just keeping it real. All right. Let me do this. Give me a sec. Give me a sec. Give me a sec, guys. Setting it up. Okay, so check this out, bro. If you guys don't know how cool Claude is, I want to show you guys something. Let me see if I can actually keyword. Okay, so to enter the giveaway, type in Lucid in the chat like this. Hold up, type. All right, we're gonna give it a few more minutes. We're gonna roll the thing at, let's do like 11:45. We'll give 2 minutes. So if you're just listening, you're not watching the screen, this is your chance to enter. All you gotta do is type Lucid. I don't think the caps matter, so you don't have to do caps. And yeah, if you spam, it won't really matter either, because it's only one submission anyway. All right, 1 minute warning. 1 minute warning. I'm closing it at 11:45. Haven't done it. This is your warning. You got less than 30 seconds. All right, guys. Closed. I'm closing it. Closing it here. All right, let me get this. Got 93 entries. Let me switch my screen. My TV. Oh yeah, my trading view screen is probably gonna show here. Let's see. All right, so check this out. Check this bad boy out, right? I don't know if you guys can see this. Let me zoom out a bit. So look, this is the cool shit you can do with Claude. So remember how we couldn't do the duck game? I just asked Claude to kind of just create my own. We're gonna do this. Whoa. Going out of the frame here. Give me a sec. Might not look good, but I will get the job done, all right? As long as you guys can see, that's what's more important. All right, here we go. We're gonna extend this. All right, we got all the names. It's gonna be like a game of ping pong, right? So if the ball randomly hits the other one, they're eliminated. We got 93 people in here. This was created by Claude. I'm not sponsored. I wish I was. Claude is great. But let's do this. Ready? Start giveaway. We got them. We got everyone. 93 fighters bouncing. Bro, this might take a while, man. You see people getting eliminated. I should make this faster, bro. I'm gonna tell. This was a test run. Yeah, we have a custom wheel too. We're gonna showcase that later on. Clear some voice. That's too loud. Hold up. What about now? Is it better? It's not gonna take ages, bro. Chill, bro. We got time. We got time. Hold up. Let me. I turned the voice down, so you guys should be fine now. We'll have a winner by 2050. Hey, bro. Hopefully, I'm streaming by then. Right. Imagine me streaming if it was 2050. How old would I be? I don't know, bro. Can't even do math right now. Winner deserves 100K. I'll give him okay, do you want a 100K account? Is that what we're going to do? Bro, it's almost over. Relax, all right? I'm going to speed this up. You guys are very impatient, man. How you guys be trading? This impatience. You guys are funny. You guys are. All right, it's almost over, all right? We got 6 people remaining commentating right now. All right, let's see. Who's left? 3. Uh-oh. We have a winner. Vishwas. Sony. All right. Get your name. Let me get your name here. Do you guys want to play again just for the funds, huh? Do you guys want to play again? Just because we can. Do you want to do that? All right, let me tag them. Oh no. Are they even here? All right, if you're here, the winner, Wishwas. I hope I'm saying your name right. If you're here, DM me on X or DM me on Instagram that you won, and I will send you the 25K Lucid Flex. He's having a headache. Okay, look, this was a test run, okay? I'm trying to create some cool like games and stuff. I get it, I know. It was long. It was long. We'll make it better. All right, let's go back to the chart. Let's go back to the chart, see what's going on. All right, awesome. Well, that was fun. I'm gonna stick around for 10 more minutes. Do you guys have any questions? I'm done trading. I'm gonna be around if you have any questions, and we're gonna end this right at 12. Bro, you didn't add me. If you typed lucid before the time that I said, um 11:45, you would have been added. You did it? I'm sorry, bro. We're gonna do more giveaways, so don't worry. So another thing, we're gonna be streaming on Wednesday, but it's gonna be a different type of stream. So I'm gonna be on Chart Fanatics live with Riz. If you guys know who Riz is, he's the guy from Words of Wisdom, the podcast. So we're gonna, I don't know, we might be trading, we might be doing a live Q&A over at that channel, Chart Fanatics live, and yeah, that's the plan. So I will be streaming Wednesday. It's the same time. We're gonna do New York Open, I believe, at 9:30, around the time we started today. Bro, our stream is almost 3 hours today, bro. I think this is the longest stream I've ever done. Um, so I am gonna be streaming Wednesday, and then we might do another stream on this channel later in the week, maybe Thursday or Friday. Tomorrow, no streams tomorrow, guys. Hey, it was cool to be honest. Glad you liked it, bro. It's still work in progress. We'll speed it up a bit. Can you show what all is on your screen in your settings and what you look for in entries and examples, please? Sure, yeah. Um, Give me a sec. Let me fix my charts here. Okay, so everything on my chart, if you have the template, you'll have this. So the chart templates, I guess the indicators are the same. So the first thing I want go over is the high, open, low, close, which marks the overnight highs, the 30-second orb, previous day close, previous day high, low, right? So it gives me, it's like market generated levels. You tend to see a lot of, I guess, transactions happening there. So that's why I have those. Next tool that I use, Delta Profile. I think I've explained what Delta Profile is multiple times in the stream. It gives you idea of absorption or aggression is happening from both the sides. Then we have the big trade indicator filters with 75 lots on NQ and 200 on ES. It just tells you, it just kind of spots out where there's big transactions that have happened, real time. And then you have the volume profile. And I'm looking at the value area highs, developing value area highs, lows, and the low volume areas with that. So those are the indicators. So the setups I generally look for is either if we're in a balance, I'm looking at areas where we break under the value area low, high, developing value area low, high, reclaim to go long, short of that value area, take you to the other side of balance. And if we've broken out of balance, we create a low volume pockets like we did here around this area. Look for a short entry around there. So yeah, those are the two setups that high level, what I look for. All right, next few questions. What is your give back rule when you start your day green? So if I start my day green, it kind of really depends on the action and so when I'm trading, right, stream and outside of stream, I'm just like noticing how my emotions are while I'm in the trade. So if I feel like certain days I'm getting too anxious with me being in a trade, I might just say, okay, I'm done for the day because I don't want to be. That's not a day where my mental is in the right headspace to continue trading. So those are the patterns that you have to notice while you're trading, and I don't think many do. So there's like, and then there's times where I'm super confident, I'm seeing the market right, and that's the days that I will push, and that's when I do have the big days that you see me on the like TPT accounts, for example, like where I'm feeling confident, trade like I'm trading. I'm not getting money, a lot of drawdowns in my trades, etc. And my reads are great. So that time, then what I'll do is the bigger buffer I built, I'll risk like I guess let's just say I have a 3K buffer. Maybe I'll risk half of that, or maybe $1,000 of that 3K, and that's like one trade. So if I'm red on the trade, I'll just close it down. So I hope that gives you an idea of my, I guess, give back day. And then obviously for the red trades, I risk max 2 or 3 red trades for the day, and then that's my stopping point. Okay, what is your chart fanatics coming on YouTube? Last I know, it's soon. I don't know the date when it will come out. How do you decide how to pull the final triggers when it gets to? Is it just a reaction or big trades on the DOM and liquidity on the book map? Okay, so there's multiple things you can look at, right? So for NQ, well, one of the things I like to say is like trap buying or selling. So if you have a level where you have like a impulse like higher that quickly gets met with the opposite side, I like those trades. I'm a little more aggressive, and that's what you saw me today around the 50s at the open, where I got in short. Didn't work out, but that had the idea was there. Things I look for, and then another thing I look for is absorption at specific areas using the delta profile. Okay, he's kind of serious. We'll have fun, bro. I mean, I try to make everything that I do fun or joke around. So we'll see. Maybe you'll get the humor. Maybe not. We'll see. Well, how did you accelerate your learning when you first started trading? I'm very new. What can I accelerate things when that will provide value the most? I don't think I'm the right person to ask, bro. I made a lot of mistakes over and over, and that's what I feel like it took me longer to get to the level that I want to be or where I am right now. Because my issue was, and I see this with a lot of traders, is I was just making the same mistakes over and over. I was just going in a loop, and eventually there came a point, be like, yo, I got to figure this shit out, or what am I doing? Like I'm just wasting my time. So, and then what I mean by that is like I was making money and then I was just giving it back really quickly, and that was my obstacle. I didn't have good risk management. I was getting too like, yeah, my risk management was horrible. I didn't know when to stop, and that's why I have these rules of like defining my risk up front, so I know what the damage I'll do for the day, worst case scenario. So having that worst case scenario, because there's so much uncertainty in the market, you don't know the action you're going to get, and you can never assume you're going to be green every day. But what you can do is protect your downside, which is why you got to cap that. So that's like one of the big things that I do now, because I know I have the data that shows in the long run I'm profitable. It's all about minimizing the downside to keep me in the game long term. How many contracts do you recommend on a 50K prop account? I would do 5 micros max to start on a 50K prop account. I don't care what anyone says. If you're trading minis, you're freaking gambling. I don't care what you do, who you talk to. You can call me. You can say that's a hot take, but if you're trading minis with a 2K drawdown, you are gambling. And if you do that on a personal, see what happens. You'll get liquidated faster than you can think. You're just gambling. It's like a slot machine where you think you're going to hit. And yeah, like either your first trade, you'll double your account or like 50% of your account, or you're going to blow your account. So that's my thoughts on it. All right, guys, we're going to end the stream here. I got to get some water. I'm going to get some breakfast. Well, brunch/lunch. And yeah, appreciate all of you for tuning in. And yeah, can't thank you guys enough. See you on the next one. Peace and see you later.